Good morning, everybody. My name is Rob Weaver. I'm the Sales and Training Coordinator and Tech Support Manager with Property Panorama. I just want to welcome everybody to the webinar event for the Pikes Peak Realtor Services Corporation. And I got some exciting news to actually inform you guys of if you have not already been informed. Pikes Peak and Property Panorama recently reached an agreement that's going to allow our InstaView virtual tour services to you as a free member benefit. At this time, I just kind of want to mention to everyone that if you have any questions throughout the webinar, please go ahead and put them in the Q&A section of the options on your screens there. I'm going to address them at the end just so you are aware of that. I am going to be covering a lot of information in a short period of time, so I understand there might be some questions that come about from that. For those of you that may not be familiar with Property Panorama, we're a digital marketing solution that was established in 2002. We have one goal in mind, and that was to connect consumers directly to the listing agents. You can see here that we're associated and integrated with over 220 MLSs. That's across the United States and Canada. And then 600,000 active agent accounts, and we've created over 12 million tours to date. The one stat I did just want to kind of mention and show you is that we have over 70,000 unique visitors per day to our website. What a unique visitor is, that's somebody who's visited our site for the very first time, which gives us an indication that your virtual tours and listings are definitely getting in the eyes of these consumers that are searching for properties online. Some of the features that InstaView offers is that we're automatically created every hour, meaning approximately 1 hour after you enter the listing information and photos into your MLS, Property Panorama will automatically create the virtual tours and attach them back to your listings as well. On top of that, we also stay updated. So any listing information or photos that change on the MLS, we will update that content and apply it to your virtual tour within the hour as well. We offer branded and unbranded virtual tours, branded MP4 listing videos that can be used for your YouTube purposes. Simply download them from your Property Panorama members area, and then you can upload them to a YouTube channel. We have PDF Pro and virtual flyers that you can utilize with your marketing as well. We have social media syndication to Facebook business pages, as well as Twitter pages. Turbo text feature, which provides a unique code for every tour that gets created in our system. That unique code can be texted to a number that we have designated, where consumers will get a response text with the branded virtual tour link, as well as the contact information for the listing agent. We also offer advanced statistics so you can view where your tours are being viewed from and how many times they're being opened, which is great for where you can kind of focus your advertising campaigns. Lead capturing, like I mentioned, we will capture any information that consumers may enter into our system and then notify you as agents via email with that contact information so you can reach out and answer any questions accordingly. We also have a new follow this listing feature, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit. It's part of our lead capturing system. It allows consumers to type in their email and name so that the agents can then follow up. Totally customizable viewers, meaning you can change the color themes of the viewers to match your brand that you're sending those tours out to on the internet, say, for instance, your social media or emails. Custom music and voiceovers as well. We have several pre-uploaded selections you can choose from for your music. However, if you have your own MP3, you can certainly upload that as well. One disclaimer I want to kind of throw out there, though, is that you want to make sure that you have the proper permissions from the recording artist before applying those to your branded tours. Some of the additional benefits that Property Panorama offers is that we are a one URL solution. Our branded tours can incorporate all of your digital media content. So if you have 3D floor plans, Matterport tours, even other virtual tours, they can certainly be incorporated into the branded virtual tour. Now, the one thing that I will say that this has been a key element as of late with this recent pandemic that we've been going through, we've been seeing users use this option right here to incorporate their virtual open house houses, like if they have video walkthroughs for the property, they can certainly incorporate that. All you need is a URL or a link, and I'll show you a little bit later how to add that to your tour. Also, we have complimentary add-on products as well. You'll see on your screen here, you got the Boost digital advertising and our aerial panoramas. The Boost digital advertising is probably the perfect complement to our tour because it drives traffic to your listing. We put banner ads on some of the most commonly viewed websites like CNN, Washington Post, Facebook, all of those different websites to attract consumers back to that listing. We target the consumers that are actively searching online for their properties near the area of something similar to that listing or even that listing specifically. And then with our aerial panoramas that we offer a 360-degree aerial panoramic view of the property or neighborhood of the property, I should say. And then we also give you 4 still shot images that are taken with the drone photography, and those will be focused on the top-down bird's eye view of the listing, a front view, a back view, and an angled view as well. On your screens right here, you're going to see the unbranded virtual tour. This is what automatically gets created every hour when you put a listing into the MLS and then attached back to the listing. You're going to notice at the very top here is where the address information is located. And then I'm going to focus your attention over to the left-hand side of the tour where all the extra icons are. This is where consumers will be able to view. Hold on one second here. This is where consumers will be able to view the information that we've pulled from the MLS, such as a description, any details. Now, this is an example listing, but any details such as square footage, bedrooms, baths, and so forth will also be hosted right here in this section. The next icon down is our education tab. This allows consumers to open up a new window on their computer browser that will provide them with information as to the different school districts that might be around in that area. We have a share option, which allows consumers to share the virtual tour with anybody they may think may be interested in it. This is part of our lead capturing again, so we do capture that and then send you a notification via email, providing you with that so you can follow up accordingly. And then we have a loan calculator incorporated into the tour as well. This obviously allows consumers to kind of calculate roughly about what their monthly payments might be if they were to choose that listing to purchase it. Next, I'm going to show you the branded virtual tour. It looks a lot like the unbranded, except you're going to notice there's some additional icons on the left-hand side. All those different icons I previously mentioned in the unbranded tour are on the branded one as well. But you're also going to just notice that the profile picture for the agent is in the lower left-hand corner. And then the company logo is located in the upper left-hand corner to kind of go with your branding. And as I mentioned, you can also customize these viewers to match your branding colors in your members area under the look and feel section, which I'll show you here in a little while. The follow this listing feature you're going to see is just below the address. Consumers can click on that option, which then allows them to enter their email address and their name. Again, send you a notification via email as the listing agent, providing you with that info so that you can reach out to the agent and keep them up to date with any of the listing changes. The one icon I'm going to show you here that's additional that's not on the unbranded one is the contact me section. Consumers can view the different contact information from the listing agent or even contact them directly by clicking that contact me button. That'll allow them to email and reach out to the listing agent directly. You can also incorporate your website if you have one as well into this section. The flyer tab, one icon down, allows consumers to view the virtual and PDF flyer and even download it if they desire to do so, as well as share with a friend or family member, somebody they may think is interested, or on their social media account. The branded tour also comes equipped with a Google Maps integration. That way consumers can view the surrounding area of some of the amenities that might be around that listing, if that's something that's of importance to their liking. And then the media link section. If you remember a short time ago, I mentioned the branded tour can incorporate all of your digital media content. This is where it gets hosted on the branded tour. As you can see here on this example, we have a virtual open house, a Facebook Live, Matterport, video walkthrough, aerial panorama. Doesn't matter how much content you have. If you want it into your branded listing, you can, or your branded tour, you can certainly incorporate that into this. Again, this is added in your members area. You're also going to notice the additional icons below that that kind of correspond with what is hosted in the media links box there. You can choose to have those icons on the tour or just that initial media links icon that you're seeing the arrow point to here. The next example of the products I'm going to show you is our PDF Pro Flyer, which is the left-hand flyer on the left-hand side, the flyer on the left-hand side, and then the just sold and just listed postcards that are on the right-hand side. These flyers can all be customized to match your branding. You can choose which photos are displayed in there, as well as change the features if you desire to do that. We will automatically pull that information and incorporate it into the flyers for you systematically. But if there's something else you want to add or change, you can certainly do that. You'll see it does have the agent branding and the company branding as well. And you can choose whether it says for sale, just sold, just listed. Open house is another great one that's been going on lately. So you can certainly customize that flyer accordingly. The next thing I'm going to show you here is the MP4 listing video. This is, you can see it's primarily focused with the image right there in the front with the agent and company branding to the right. This can be downloaded from your members area, and then you can have it uploaded to a YouTube channel if you so desire to do so. I did see a question come in just real quick here. It asked if the branded tour is free also. Yes, everything I'm showing you so far has all included with your member benefit now with the Pikes Peak. For those subscribed, for anybody that's on the webinar today that's already subscribed to Property Panorama, your licenses are being suspended, so you will not have your renewals coming up until after the period ends, and that is still undetermined as to actually when that's going to happen. So I just want to kind of make that note as well. This actually covers the complete InstaView virtual tour set or feature list that's provided to you as a free member benefit. Now, if you remember, I mentioned that we have additional products like our Boost Digital Advertising and our aerial panoramas. The Boost Digital Advertising, just to give you a little bit of insight as to what this is, for $54.99 per week, we can put banner ads across the internet on several different websites, including Facebook, ESPN, CBS, even local news sites that are out there. The banner ads will display on those websites. We target consumers that are actively searching the internet for their next home, so we're sure to get the qualified leads that come in from that from those banner ads. Once they click on the banner ad, it automatically goes to it's defaulted to go to the branded tour, but you can also have it targeted to a different website if you desire to do that. Right now, we are running a special, just to kind of put that into perspective here. We are running a special that if you purchase a multi-week campaign, we will give you an additional week free. So if you go 2 weeks, we'll give you that third week free. And just to show you a little bit about what those banner ads would look like, on the upper left-hand corner, that's the ad that'll primarily go on Facebook when it does go live, if you will. And then you're going to see it just all depends on what website they're being viewed from. So we have a vertical ad, a couple horizontal ones, depending on the size that those websites allow. Again, this is all information we pull from the MLS, so building a campaign's essentially automatic, and you can also customize and edit that information as well. The next product on your screen here is our aerial panorama. Again, this is the 360-degree interactive aerial panoramic view. Now, this is just a slide, but I want to show you what that deliverable looks like. Consumers will be able to actually interact with that panorama, zoom in and out, move it around, check out the whole entire 360-degree area of that neighborhood. And it's all taken in HD images, so the pictures don't get distorted when you blow them up. At least limited distortion, I should say. And then you'll notice that you also receive 4 still shot images at the bottom that focus primarily on the listing itself with the top-down bird's view, a front view, back view, and then an angled view of the property. I saw another question come in from Barbara about how to put the video on YouTube. I'll explain that here in a little while. I just wanted to note that I did see that question come in. All right, this slide just kind of shows you that we're integrated with several different platforms. I believe with Pikes Peak, you guys are in the Matrix platform. So to access your property Panorama account and take advantage of the InstaView system, you just simply log into your Matrix homepage and then navigate to that top path right there where it says links and then property Panorama. It also might be hosted in the external links portion of your Matrix system as well. But that's how you're going to access your account with us and get started in using the products. Once you do access your account, you're going to be taken to your members area, which is what's coming up on your screen here. You're going to notice your listings are in blue and green rectangular boxes. The blue boxes will indicate that we've pulled the information directly from the MLS. The green boxes are for our Create Custom Tour feature. So if you're a co-listing agent that is trying to advertise that listing, you could certainly utilize that feature and create a tour for it manually if you desire to do that. On the left-hand side of the page in the menu there, you're going to also see a statistics and leads section. This is where you're going to be able to view how many times your tours have been hit on or viewed or opened or whatnot, as well as any leads that come into the listing. That's where you're going to be able to obtain that information. Now, to focus your attention back to the right-hand portion of the tours, you're going to notice a green public button. That green public button indicates that all the InstaView tours are active and consumers can open them up and view. If you look at the very bottom example, you're going to see a red private one. That private button indicates that the tours are not active, which means when a consumer opens it up to view it, they will come to an unavailable page. So you certainly want to make sure that that green public button is active. Next thing I'm going to show you is our linking page area. The linking page is where you're going to obtain all of the virtual tour links that are available for you. I'm just going to show you an example of what that page looks like. At the very top, you're going to see your branded and unbranded links. The branded one, you can copy and paste that anywhere you would like outside of the MLS. You can also use it to share on our social media. We have that one-click syndication option. If you see in the share line, just click that social media icon. It'll prompt you to share your tour accordingly. This is also where you're going to create your custom flyers and postcards. We already create one automatically for you, but you notice it's very limited. You cannot edit that one we automatically create. So you may want to create your own and customize it to your liking. A little bit further down in the linking page section is our CD, DVD podcast. This is going to answer your YouTube question a little while ago. What you would do is come to the linking page area, download that MP4 video file, which is what YouTube requires for you to upload it to your channel accordingly. Also, right below there is our additional media resources. This is where you're going to incorporate all of your digital media content. So if you have a virtual open house or a Facebook Live or even a video walkthrough of the property, just grab the URL, copy and paste it into the field, give it a title, a description, and then provide and give it an icon. We have several different icons you can choose from. If you want to display that icon on the left-hand side of the tour, you just select the icon that best represents that content and hit submit at the bottom, and it'll automatically apply to your branded tour. Taking you back to the members area, you're going to also notice that there's a tour manager section. The tour manager area is where you're going to make all of your adjustments and edits and customizations to the tour. For instance, if you want to change the look and feel, you would just go to the look and feel option on the left-hand side of the page, and then you select the change look and feel button at the top. That'll open up a window that allows you to choose from several pre-designed options that we already have in the system, or you can get creative and customize your own branding. However you decide to customize that, that's up to you. And then back to the main members here, you're going to see the billing and store section. This is where you're going to go to purchase any of the additional products that we have. Like I mentioned, all the virtual tour, the video, the flyers, all of those are available to you now as a free member benefit. The aerial panorama and then the boost advertising options, those are additional products for additional cost if you choose to take advantage of those opportunities. The aerial panoramas, they retail for $199.99, but because you are a Pikes Peak member, you receive a discount of $179.99 for that option. Just simply go into your billing page, click on the check availability, enter the information of the listing, and then one of our representatives will make sure that our pilots can get to it. It usually takes about 3 to 5 business days from the time the order is placed till we can have a deliverable in your hand. And then the pilot is scheduled usually within about 72 hours of that order being placed, pending any FAA restrictions or inclement weather conditions. Again, that Boost digital advertising places those banner ads on all the commonly viewed websites that'll attract, basically drive traffic to your listing and allow consumers to view that. Then we also have our agent boost as well. The agent boost is more geared towards agents that don't have any listings, that are just trying to advertise their own marketing or their own brand and company. You can have a targeted page, so when consumers click on that agent boost, it'll go to a website, or even pretty soon we're going to be launching a new agent profile page on our end, which is going to kind of coincide with that agent boost. When you click on the order now option for Boost, like I said, it automatically creates the campaign ads for you. And then you can just kind of select the duration that you want to choose from. Remember, we're offering that special that if you purchase a 2 weeks or more, we're going to give you an additional week free. If you don't like the ads the way that they look, I'm sorry, then you can launch your campaign at the bottom there. But if you don't like the way the ads look, just simply click on review your ads, and it allows you to edit that content. So you can choose different color theme, a different photo. We do recommend, though, that when you build an ad for your listings, that you let this ad run for at least 1 week before making any changes, because that'll help with the amount of views that the ads will receive on those websites. Now, I know I covered a lot of information in a short period of time, and there's still so much more that you can do with InstaView that I did not cover in the webinar, because I wanted to give you kind of a 100-foot view of what InstaView was or is. So at the very top of the Property Panorama website, you're going to notice an FAQ and a tutorial web page. Those sites, or those pages, are extremely helpful with learning how to navigate through your members area, and also take full advantage of everything that InstaView has to offer. With that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and mention that if you ever need to get a hold of us for any reason, please feel free to email us at support@propertypanorama.com, or you can also contact us at 440-290-2200, and that's option number 1 on our menu options. We also have a live chat feature in the bottom right-hand corner of each of our website pages. So if you need assistance through live chat, feel free to go ahead and do that with our representatives. But I do want to thank everybody for joining us today. I'm going to go ahead and open up the floor for the questions that have been coming in. And if you have any at this time, please feel free to go ahead and type them in the Q&A section, and I'll be happy to address them accordingly.